welcome to another weekly analysis of EMini NASDAQ 100 Index Futures. Today is Saturday, January 14th. We're looking into the week of January 16th. This couldn't have been a better way to end the week. This worked exactly as I planned. We broke out as from the last weekly analysis. We broke out and there was this big, and we're in a daily chart, there was this big green out, you can call it a pin bar or you can call it as a candle with a big wick, and that gave me the confirmation that we are trying to break out, and I was waiting for the confirmation that we are going to hold this trend line, and we did hold this trend line. I took a squeeze long and I have been just cashing on that squeeze so far. It is now testing that big bear channel here, so I will zoom out for you to see that. So that big bear channel, it is testing the upper trend line of that big bear channel, and this is the flag I was talking about, the big bear flag, and we are in this bear flag. Will we go and retest all the way up here on this bear flag? Not really a good question. I do not know, and I am part of this squeeze as of now, but now I'm a little bit more cautious because of that big trend line or that big bear channel trend line, not this bear flag that is forming here. And this is a bear flag information, so I am out of most of my long positions with just runners in there, and so far I have not been stopped out, and I'm looking at really that 11,730 area, and I'll also put a price here, level 11,890 area, and that's where I would most probably take my runner and wait for a confirmation to take a short, because that's actually spiking out of that bear channel and really testing the bear channels and testing the bears. This is still a bear flag. I like to draw a line here. Let's actually do a better job here. So starts from a a push down, and some of these areas where it had to really break out, tests from the top and held and then broke out and then broke it down. I would like to see if it really tests this trend line here, somewhere here. So 11,800. So as I said, 11,800 to 890 area, I'm thinking there would be a good resistance there, and I may take a short there depending on the price action. I've talked a lot about price action and how to look at the shorts in different timeline, how to enter into your shorts. For me, it is in the 4 hourly and 6 hourly, so we'll go and look at that a little bit here. Looking at the 4 hourly, definitely if we break out of this one and we do not confirm that it's we broke out, we retest from the top and we hold. If we do confirm, then definitely that would be still a continuation of the squeeze, but if we do not confirm, then that would be a signal to take a short. So one thing that we could see here, another trend line, like I want to draw the tops, something like that. So we do need to test that trend line, and we're right on the price levels there. So we'll see what happens here. This is going to be a very short video because pretty much the levels are the same. Let's actually also pay a little bit more attention to where we have gaps and where we have more of a supply and demand levels. I'm just scanning through in this 4 hourly. I do see, as it broke it out, I think this should be a weak one here. So I want to remove that one because it never held in this one. So I'm not that fond of that level. Definitely a good level here for sure. So we will see, because culmination of multiple things, and definitely a good level here because also culmination of multiple things here. So yeah, supply demand makes sense. If it holds and it starts breaking down, obviously this is a good level here. That's another good level there. So we'll add here, and then it tests this trend line here, and that makes this level 1, and then when it breaks down, you're waiting to take profit at these levels here and these levels there. So that is 10,750, 10,640, and that would be a good short covering if you start get to participate in this short. That's all for NQ for next week. As always, keep your stop losses tight, your losses small, and your profit at large. Thank you for